Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. All right, so listen, it's time to get back to my solo dolo videos. We have an interview with Jalen Banks. It's Jalen Banks. You guys know Jalen was engaged to Fallon Pena, who was married to Simon Guobadia, who's now married to former housewife of Atlanta, Portia Williams. He will be coming onto the show, I believe, on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday. Mark your calendars. It's like an hour and 15-minute sit down. It's really interesting, and I really like him. And he showed me some receipts, and I'm just like, you know what? Bona fide, 100% true evidence. I have to give it up to him. He seems like a truth teller. Okay, in the videos I saw, I was just like, whoa, that's Fallon. Child. Anyways, they're going through a custody battle, so it's really interesting. So that's going to come in handy. Listen, but that's Tuesday. All right, so listen, let me go ahead and talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all, this is not my favorite season of Real Housewives of Potomac, and Zactivist came onto the channel and said that it was people like me that is ruining the black shows on Bravo. It's not Eric Fuller who's single-handedly ruining the Bravo shows, but it's us. It's bloggers like me, you and I. And I just wholeheartedly disagree with that. Of course, I'm going to fixate on the black shows more than the white shows because I'm black and I pay attention to the black shows more than to the white shows. Okay, it is what it is. Why do y'all think I haven't talked about Monica yet? Okay, because I don't fixate on the white shows. And then when I do, y'all don't watch. Okay, so y'all want to hear this beautiful black man talk about these beautiful black shows. So it's not me, you know, going in on the black shows and not going in on the white shows, excuse me, but it's just me giving my critique and my opinion on the black shows. And if it's lackluster, it's lackluster. If it's not doing it for me, then it's not doing it for me. Okay? And Potomac isn't doing it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I don't think Potomac has had a bad season since season 1. I feel like from season 2 to 7, I think they've all been excellent. This is the first season where I feel like, okay, we're going downhill, we're going all the way down to the ground on this little TV show, and I don't like it. Number 2, why have we been in Austin for like 5 weeks? Why do I feel like we've been in Austin? And I know the holiday season, they took a week off and things of that nature, but why do I feel like we've been in Austin for 5 weeks? Why do I feel like my picture has been on Potomac for 10 weeks? Yo, what is going on? Them people did not tell me that they were going to use that clip. Like literally every week I get texts and DMs like, oh, they're using your clip. Are you getting paid? Listen, do we need to boycott? Never mind. Let me not use the B word. I don't want to be blackballed like Nene Child, okay? Listen, I'm still new in my career, so I got to lick bottoms to get on top. But I do want some Bravo con tickets for 2024. Andy Cohen, can you please at least do me that? Okay? Can you at least send me some free Bravo con tickets? Because I don't want to be like all of these other bloggers and pay my way through. Like, who does that? Okay? If I'm going to go to a music festival or a convention and what have you, like, it's got to be paid for. This is work, baby. I don't do this for free. I'm not doing this for my health. I don't watch Bravo because I like it. I'm kidding. I watch Bravo because I love it. But this is also a job. It is a job. Okay, but the fact of the matter is we're still in Austin, Texas. I feel like this is a very broke down trip. Okay, it was very broke down until they went to the drag show, which I thought was fabulous. But we had the canoeing broke down. Nobody liked that scene. We had the chicken shit broke down. Nobody liked it. We had them painting. They attempted to paint their own vaginas, but then I think that ended up in arguing. That ended up with them arguing, and then in this episode they all painted Karen Huger because it is her birthday, which I thought was really cute and sweet. And I just love how Karen Huger is like the mother hen of the group, and I just love how they love her, and I love how she's bringing everybody together, and I love her mole with the 2 hairs, and I love that wig that needed to be brushed, and I just love her spirit. I think Karen, she's triple 20. Karen looks fabulous. Karen looks amazing for 60. She has the spark, she has the spunk, and I think she's just everything. Also in this episode, we get Candace versus Robyn. Now, what's interesting, this is really layered because I feel like there's multiple issues here. You have the issue of last year's reunion where Robyn says, well, you have the issue of Robyn being good friends with Giselle and Giselle pushing this narrative that Chris Bassett was out there at the Spring Fling event last season, you know, cozying up to Deborah and some of other Ashley's light-skinned friends. Okay, you also have her pushing this narrative again this season, and I quote, these are her exact words verbatim, Chris Bassett made me go into that hotel room. Okay, so he made you, basically saying, Giselle is basically saying that Chris Bassett forced her into that hotel room, which I think is disgusting. She should really watch herself. And she wonders why Monique be going to hell in, you know, with the binder, why Candace be going to hell in at the reunion with her reads, why Karen calls her a broken whore from Hampton University. Okay, not my words, but her words, Karen's words, right? I feel like they cut her so deep. They be cutting Giselle deep. Okay, Wendy went to hell in on her at one reunion. I feel like every single year is one woman that just goes for Giselle and just doesn't hold back. And the reason why they do that is because she sits up there every season making shit up, exacerbating storylines, exaggerating storylines, pulling storylines out of her ass, trying to break up happy homes and marriages. And she's in the confessional talking about he made me go into this hotel room. Girl, ain't nobody made you do shit. Moving right along, I also want to get into, so Candace versus Robyn, it's really layered. So we have the thing where Robyn is really good friends with Giselle, who is perpetuating these false narratives. You also have the fact that she sat up there at the blue reunion, okay? They had a yellow reunion, then a pink reunion, then last year was a blue reunion. She sat up there at the blue reunion, basically saying that, oh, no married man should be in a hotel room with a woman, with another woman that's not his wife. Basically insinuating that if a man is in a hotel room with a woman that he's cheating, but yet you don't believe that Juan Dixon went to that hotel room to get his dick sucked by this lady from Canada who was allegedly there to see a Baltimore Ravens player. If she was there to see a Baltimore Ravens player, why in the hell didn't the Baltimore Ravens player pay for her hotel stay instead of Juan Dixon, who is supposed to be happily engaged? Keyword on supposed to be. He was supposedly happily engaged. Meanwhile, child, the reason why they kept pushing back the wedding wasn't because of COVID. I think they would have risked COVID just like Cynthia Bailey did. But the reason why they kept pushing back the wedding, allegedly, is because of the woman in Canada. Moving right along. So not only was she saying that at the blue reunion, right? But then we also have the situation where she hid her life story. She hid her storyline from the cameras. Then when it was exposed, she sold it behind the $5 Patreon paywall and things like that, directly giving Giselle money. Giselle is directly profiting off of Robyn Dixon's life. So I don't know how she reconciles with that, but okay. And then Candace has been all over Twitter and the blogs and House Varen saying that Sister Girl is a fraud. Robyn Dixon is really upset at that. She's also upset at the fact that, Candace, I guess, insinuated in the last episode that Robyn, speaking on the lawsuit situation with the young boy who was sexually harassed at the school, allegedly Coppin State University, by, I think, the assistant coach. I think Candace was insinuating that Robyn, talking about it at the reunion, may have gotten him fired. So Robyn, at this particular point in time, is not a happy camper when it deals with Candace Diller Bassett. All right. Now we also have Juan Dixon. So Robyn, she goes off and she's arguing with Candace at the dinner and whatnot. And Candace and Ashley, I think they were also arguing, but honestly, they argue so much I can't even tell you what it's about. I do want to hear about this lawsuit though. I don't want to hear Ashley nor Candace argue no mo. Okay, how Sweet Tea said, no mo, unless it's about this damn lawsuit, because I don't want the tea on that. So Robyn, she storms off. And then she calls Juan Dixon. And I thought this was probably one of the more interesting parts of the episode, where he picks up. It's a FaceTime call, but yet his camera isn't on. Okay, that's suspicious. I understand that sometimes we don't want to be on camera, but because you're a known cheater and because you're full of shit and because you're a liar and because we don't believe anything that you say and because you have a cute face and a nice body and you're fine as hell and anyone is willing to suck your dick, including the girl from Canada and Michael Darby, Ashley's ex-husband. Anything you do, anything you say is suspicious. So you not turning on your FaceTime camera is so freaking sus, Juan. We're on your ass to the end of time. But then Robyn, she's calling Juan. He doesn't turn on his camera, excuse me. And she goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "What are you doing, Juan?" Okay, he's all the way in Maryland, Virginia, Baltimore, wherever the hell they live. Potomac. And she's all the way down there in Texas, Austin, Texas. Ring, ring. What are you doing, Juan? Crickets, y'all. It was 3 seconds of crickets. So you don't turn on your FaceTime camera and then it's taking you forever to let us know what you're doing. And then he goes, so it's the camera not on, it's the 3-second pause, it's the ums and the well, and then it's the I'm just doing laundry, folding up clothes. Now, remember the last time we saw Juan Dixon doing laundry? Wasn't he doing it with a Robyn lookalike? Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, it's sus. It's sus. Could it have just been him just, really doing laundry? Sure. But I ain't never met no man with a wife do that much laundry. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Not saying that women are only good for laundry, but I mean, I'm just saying. Well, I guess he is out of a job, so he has more time to clean and do dishes and do laundry since Robyn is the working woman of the house. She is the head of the household, right? Okay, so I guess that checks out. We gonna give you that one, Juan. But he's basically yelling at her over the phone again, talking about be the bigger person, Robyn. The reason why, which really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, you should be on your wife's side. And if she feels like Candace is doing her wrong, then you should feel like Candace is doing your wife wrong. But the only reason why you are saying that your wife, Robyn, needs to be the bigger person is because you don't want Candace to continuously bring you up. You want her to patch things up and make it right with Candace, so that your name isn't brought up, okay? So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments down below. Let's see. They go to the drag show, which I thought the drag show was probably the best part of the Austin, Texas trip. I felt like Wendy did a fabulous job. I feel like Wendy's the best dresser on the cast. No one was fucking with her when it came to that electric blue Mugler one-piece body jumpsuit. What do you call that? Like a bodysuit? Cat suit. NECA with her hating ass doing the thumbs down. And it's like, NECA, if you gonna hate from outside the club selling fish plates, at least be wearing a better outfit, at least have on better makeup, and at least plop on a better wig. Like, you can't hate on this girl. I mean, you just can't do it. It's silly. It's silly. You and your fringes, your fringe and your, what was that? I don't even know what shoulder pads. I don't know what you had on. And then the wig that's synthetic and it's not brushed and it wasn't brushed nor combed out. I'm just like, how you gonna hate when you... I normally don't talk about the girls and their looks, but it's just like, I have to speak truth to power and I have to, humble some of the girls. But listen, who am I? I'm sitting up here with a do-rag on. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. How do y'all feel about Potomac this season? Is it okay? I think somebody said it was like an 8. I think Potomac this season is about a 6.5. Let me know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.